Well, hello, Treasure Valley. I am Stevie Kellum, and I am here out at Bittner's Vineyard, as usual, one of my all-time favorite places in the Treasure Valley, and you are very, very fortunate to be here with me today and Miss Kimberley Locke.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm so glad that you decided to join me. I'm very honored, actually, to have you join me here today. I have been following your career ever since the second year of American Idol, y'all. You might remember her telling Simon, really? Well, you can suck it. Because he told you basically in a nutshell that you had like zero personality, and what were you doing up there?
Yeah, it's really interesting because at that particular point on the show, I think it was like top 24 or top 36, so we hadn't spent any exclusive time with the judges at all, and he just, he thought I was a prude, and I was like, well, that's not the case, and you suck.
Right. That's exactly what she said. But didn't you also get down to like the top 10? And he said to you point blank, he was really candid, and he said, you know what? I'm glad you stuck around. You have a beautiful voice, but really, you're not marketable. I mean, basically.
Simon was always really tough on the girls, and because I was on the season with Ruben, and he was always very tough on the girls, and I get it because that's what our industry unfortunately is about. Right. But I think that sometimes he was unfair to the female contestants, but
especially the ones that were good.
Yeah, especially the ones that are good. If you would like to think that talent surpasses the superficial things about the show. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So here you are. You've made it past that, and then it's not directly after American Idol, but very shortly after, you went ahead and joined Celebrity Fit Club.
I did. So immediately after American Idol, I was signed by Ford Model Agency, and I became a Lane Bryant model for like 2 years, and that was amazing and fun. And shortly after that, I got a call from a little show called Celebrity Fit Club on VH1, a little tiny show. And, they called me and they were like, well, do you want to do Celebrity Fit Club? And I was like, what are you trying to say? I need to lose weight. Because I'm from the South and all my friends look like me.
Right, and you're sporting your curves.
I'm sporting my curves. I'm happy.
For your clothes.
Exactly.
Right.
And so, I kind of thought about it a little bit. My mom had just been diagnosed with diabetes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I was just like, okay, maybe now is the time for me to start to take control of my health.
Okay.
And become healthier, rather than trying to wait and do it later in life.
Okay.
And I made the decision to do it, and I'm really glad I did, because it was another life-changing experience for me. While I was on the show, I lost 25 pounds.
Wow.
And I got signed with Jenny Craig.
Okay.
And after that, for the next year and a half, I lost a total of 40 pounds, and that completely changed my life.
How did it change your life? What about it?
It changed my life because it's very empowering when you do something for yourself.
Right.
I think a lot of times as women, we are so busy taking care of everybody else.
Wouldn't we say that, Treasure Valley? I mean, I think we all know that.
Everybody, yeah. I mean, it's a commonality that women share. It may just be in our personality, but we spend so much time taking care of everybody else that we forget about ourselves.
Sure.
And so by taking care of myself, I became empowered, and I not only I was able to empower my friends, I was able to empower my mom, and I just felt really good about myself, and I knew that I was doing something good for myself for the long term, not just for the moment. And it just really had a positive impact on my life.
Okay, so you said it had a positive impact on your life. If you could say one thing that you think that propelled you to who you are today, that you learned from Celebrity Fit Club and from Jenny Craig, what would that one thing be?
The one thing that I learned, and to me this is an easy question, it's love yourself.
That's a hard thing, though,
and
don't
it's
you
a
think?
very hard thing to do. And one of the things I learned from being with Lane Bryant was they gave me the permission to love myself at a size 12, 14.
Right.
And, plaster my face all over town on billboards and posters.
But you look good at a 12, 14.
And I looked great.
Right.
But they really gave me the permission to love myself. And the women were very supportive in their demographic and their target audience. They were like, we love you for representing us.
They embraced you because of
they
that, right?
embraced me.
For sure.
And so because I did Lane Bryant.
Because you did have a personality.
I do have a personality. And because of Lane Bryant, I believe I was able to go on Celebrity Fit Club and lose weight the right way and be healthy about it and not do damaging things to my body.
That could result as doing something that would not the Jenny Craig way or
exactly.
Or
which is what a lot of women do. A lot of women, you know, instead of just embracing the body that they have, they say, I don't like the body that I have and I want to change it now.
Right.
So then you start doing the really unhealthy things, the unhealthy diets, the crash diets, the quick fixes, and it gets you back and sets you back even further than you were.
Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about right after these short commercial breaks. We're going to come back and talk to you about where you're at right now because you've got a lot of amazing things. Treasure Valley, stick around because we're going to be right back with Kimberley Locke.